Hello everyone, this is Archer Investing. It is currently Sunday. The overnight market is currently open right now. The portfolio is sitting at $108,000, currently up almost 2% for a total of $2,071.23. A big reason for this 2% boost just today is because of MSTR. So MSTR is currently at 184, and just today it is up $1,369. So that's a pretty big reason for this 2% gain right here. But I do expect a pretty decent pullback by Monday. And it looks like it's kind of already happening right now. But anyways, that's not the point of the video. Today I want to talk about a new stock that I added to my portfolio, as well as talk about my Roth IRA right here. I mentioned in my last video that I'll talk about my Roth IRA. Yet I totally skipped over it and didn't even talk about it at all. But anyways, first things first, the new stock I added to my position is Meta. So I bought 10 shares of Meta last week at $612.04. Meta is currently sitting at $611.45. And despite crushing earnings, Meta is down. So if you look here, they had earnings on the aftermarket on April 29th, and it fell a pretty good amount to where now it's down just over 9% this week, or I guess the past week. And it doesn't really make much sense because they beat revenue and then they crushed EPS as well. But at the same time, there's a lot of other stocks that, they beat revenue and everything and then they fall. But there is like some pretty valid reasons on why that happened. I think one of the big ones is Meta is spending a lot on AI. They have huge AI spendings. And another reason is the reason why they had huge EPS was because I believe it was like the EPS was boosted by a one-time tax benefit or something like that. But anyways, I still think it's a buy. I don't think that was enough of a valid reason for it to fall, especially this much. So I was thinking of just buying this stock right here. Now, I don't know if this will be a long-term play or a short-term play. I was in the impression of making it a short-term play, so I think I'll just stick with that for right now. However, Meta, in my opinion, is a pretty good long-term play as well, But just to put it out there, don't take anything I say or do as financial advice. Something that works for me might not work for you. And then plus, maybe this will be an L for me and then Meta goes down to like $400 or something like that. But it's only about 5% of my portfolio. But most likely I'll make this like a swing trade, just how I did before. But yeah, so that's the reason why I bought Meta. It had really good earnings, yet the stock fell. Didn't really make much sense. But yeah, so I added it. We'll see how long I hold it. I am aiming to sell it around 650 to 700 if I do a swing trade. And if I do a long-term play, I'll just keep adding money to this Meta position. And then in that case, I would add it to a daily investment, how I do on everything else. Like, for example, American Express, I have a daily buy of $4. So if I do make it a long-term play, then I'll add maybe like $7 a day or something like that. And then if it has like another pretty decent dip, I'll buy a nice chunk, like a share or two. But we'll see. Anyways, so my Roth IRA here. Now, I did max out my Roth IRA, but not all the money is in the Roth IRA yet. Hopefully I get it by Monday. That way I could start buying some more stocks. But here's my Roth IRA. I currently have 40 shares of SCHD. Currently up about just over 13%. Then I have VOO up 23%. Oops. QQQM up about 12%. JPQ up about 8.5%. I have Realty Income up about almost 2%. Coca-Cola up about 5.69%. American Airlines currently down. SoFi right here up about 1.62%. And then I have Robinhood right here as well, up about 1%. Now, my plan is to pretty much continue buying VOO, QQQM, JPQ. But what I'm thinking about doing too is doing the wheel strategy on SoFi, American Airlines, and then maybe swing trading Robinhood right here. I'm currently selling calls on both of these positions right here just to earn extra income. But I'm not 100% yet. The money hasn't hit my account yet, not the full $7,000. I'm also thinking about buying Leaps on SoFi right here. Might not be the smartest play, but it is something that I am thinking about. I don't know what percentage of it will be Leaps, but most likely I'm going to just buy another 100 shares of SoFi and then put the rest in VOO, QQM, and then just continue selling puts, selling calls back and back and back to generate more income, and then putting that income into VOO, QQM, JPQ, and all that. I'm still on the fence about what exactly to do with my Roth IRA and how to build it. Part of me wants to go more aggressive and, buy more growth stocks, buy some of the Mag 7 maybe. And then another part of me wants to go more conservative and buy some dividend stocks, like SCHD, some ETFs, VOO, QQM. So I'm still thinking about how to build this up, because I won't have access to this money, until I'm 59 and a half or something like that. I believe I can only take out the money that I put in, but I cannot take out any gains of this position. So that's another thing that I am thinking about. I do want to start maxing out my Roth IRA though. So come 2027, I will be maxing it out again. But the hard part is how I should build up this Roth IRA, Like maybe should I have it the same as my investment account? Or have this one? But I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, I kind of need some advice on this position right here, just because not really 100% sure on how to go about it. Part of me wants to sell calls, wants to sell puts, maybe buy Leaps as well. But we'll see. But anyways, yeah, that's my Roth IRA, and then that's my new stock that I bought. Yeah, we'll see if I make this a swing trade or not. I do think most likely it will be a swing trade, but we'll see. But yeah, anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. If you like these type of videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys pretty soon.